Raiders. And you can't do it. 2nd and 10 at the 39. And the handoff to William Perry, playing in the backfield with a minute to go. William the Refrigerator Perry carried the ball.
I think that might be a message to the Angus formation from last year in the NFC Championship game. when Bill Walsh put Guy McIntyre back in the backfield.
The executive producer of NFL football, Terry O'Neill. Our senior producer, Charles H. Milton III. We want to thank the fellows who produced and directed this game. John Faratzis, our producer, and Bob Fishman, our director. He's still back there. 3rd down and 10. They don't have Guy McIntyre. They get a bigger guy, and he carries again. Refrigerator Perry to the 42-yard line.
See the dirt coming up behind him?
Paul Lawrence, our associate producer, and Pierce O'Neill and Greg Callender, our broadcast associates. Brooks Graham, our field technical manager. Thanks to everyone. Marty Aronoff, our spotter, and Roger Riley, our statistician. The Chicago Bears go 6-0 for the first time since 1942, when they were unbeaten until they lost the championship game, as Mike Ditka's Bears avenge the championship loss to the San Francisco 49ers in resounding effort, 26-10. The NFL Today wrap up.
Time Mark Bortz and Tom Thayer to lead interference, and they did a heck of a job. The Bears bring in the Refrigerator, William Perry, their #1 draft pick from Clemson, the 350-pounder. They put him in the backfield. The crowd loves it. But now Jim McMahon does not like what he sees across the line of scrimmage, and he does not like what he sees with the Refrigerator. They call him Biscuit because when he came to camp, there was Hampton who looked at him and said, "One more biscuit and you'll be over 350 pounds. Thunder and speed. There he is. He's big number 72. Thunder and lightning. 1st and goal to go. Peyton, hangs in behind the Refrigerator. And this crowd loves it. They've been writing about this. They stuck him in the backfield a week ago against the 49ers. Many thought out of spite for Bill Walsh's use of Guy McIntyre in the NFL championship game, NFC championship game a year ago, when they used Guy McIntyre in the backfield. But look at him.
Look
350 pounds leading Walter Payton.
He hits George Crumby, number 52, and watch him. Oh.
It took him right out of the stadium.
That's Crumby.
Sellout crowd oohing and awing as Kevin Butler is on to tie it up. Let's look at William Perry, his lead block once again for Walter Payton. Moorhead leads at number 87, but look at Perry. He looks like a Mack truck. Just bowling over number 52. That is the linebacker, Cumbie.
And knocked him into next week is what he did.
I wonder if Cumbie knew he was coming at him.
He was outweighed 101 pounds at least.
By the 1. 1st down, goal to go. Payton now. 6 carries, 55 yards, 3 receptions, 31 yards, and Perry is in the offensive backfield for the Bears. He'll be the lead blocker. They give him the football, and Perry. Touchdown. William Perry fights the football. And this crowd loves it. They've been reading about this all week long.
I'll tell you what I like about him. He looked like Marcus Allen on that play. He was airborne.
And there was nobody trying to catch him.
No airport was open.
Perry may revolutionize short yardage offense. And the Bears take the lead. The Packers 14. So now there's William Perry a moment ago. 350 pounds banging into the end zone, and he had the audacity to put it in the air, O.J.
To dive in. Give me a break, William.
Nobody wanted much to do with William Perry, however. We see William Perry, the Refrigerator. On the goal line offense. The crowd is already anticipating Perry coming onto the field. And here he comes. Listen to the crowd. We are watching a folk hero being made. They will write songs about William Perry. The rookie from Clemson, the #1 draft pick. Defensive coordinator, Buddy Ryan, said we wasted a draft pick. They know better now. Boom! Peyton following Perry. He cleaned out everything.
Say it, George Cumby, he just said, this is unfair. Wait a minute. We have to do something about this.
Twice Cumby has met the refrigerator.
Cumby has to learn to get low.
Low?
He got low. He got buried.
Watch him again. He's already scored one. He has now led his second touchdown.
Oh, my.
Look at him. That was Cumby drilled again.
And Washington having a good day. As you mentioned, the refrigerator is in. William Perry and the Packers come in with 5 men to counter the refrigerator. All the bulk is coming in for the Green Bay Packers, and they're exhorting the fans.
Brian Noble turned around and started to cheerlead that end zone. 2nd and goal, 30 seconds on the clock.
They have to watch out to not put too much emphasis on the refrigerator because the Bears could do something else off of them.
George Cumby is where he was 2 weeks ago. Now they shift Perry up to the wing left.
Oh, Mike Dick is something else, isn't he?
Jim McMahon discussing the crowd noise with the referee. Now the Packers asking their fans to cool it down some.
Well, at first they were asking for some support. Now they're asking for them to quiet down. And the refrig is on the left flank.
Situation, no 30-second clock. No 30-second clock.
All right, you just heard our referee, Bob McElwee, say that
Do not run the 30-second clock during crowd noise.
they will not run the 30-second clock, which could lead to a delay of game penalty, obviously, if the Bears couldn't get the play off within the allotted time. But because of the hometown noise, they won't run the clock. This drive started at the Bears' 35-yard line, and mainly Walter Payton has been the Bear offense getting them down here with a 2nd and goal from the 4.
Now, something very interesting. George Cumby, 52, the man that the refrig kind of annihilated a couple of weeks ago, is over there on his side where the refrigerator is. 52 is head up on 72 off the line of scrimmage.
They have a goal line defense with 6 down linemen, including Brian Noble, the linebacker. Now he's straightened up, but that's because of the crowd noise. They may never get this play on.
The Bears have 2 tight ends, and Henry Frederick is actually an N71. He's a tackle who would be an eligible receiver. So there's room for all kinds of maneuvers by both teams here.
Well, last week, there was high anticipation of seeing William Perry, number 72, either carry the ball or block, and it never occurred in the Minnesota game, despite all of the talk beforehand about what the Vikings might do to prevent it. And here today, we've had 2 opportunities. That end zone crowd playing their role as they see it in this game. So the fans' second opportunity to see what and if William Perry will have any involvement on this offensive play. Well, the Packers trying to get the fans to calm down. They want to get the play run. Perry in motion. The pass to Perry. Touchdown. High fives from Walter Payton for William Perry. Who's now a pass receiver.
Unbelievable. He goes in motion. They figured.
Who's now a pass receiver.
Unbelievable. He goes in motion. They figured he's going to turn up for a block. He just takes off and completely fooled the Green Bay Packers. And the key to William Perry was hang on to that ball, and they didn't even spike it. William Perry scores his second touchdown, his first as a pass receiver. Cumbie, 52, is chasing him over there, but he gets caught up in the action there. And Perry, and the thing you lose sight of is that he's very quick for such a big man. For the first 5 or 10 yards, he has quickness.
Kevin Butler.
Somebody else.
The refrigerator evidently can do it all.
The key here was they tricked George Cumbie, poor George Cumbie, because he's coming across as he was in motion, and he gets caught up in the situation. Well, we don't see it there, but the big thing is he kind of cross-handed as he caught the ball. There is Cumbie trailing, and he's got to be a frustrated linebacker for the Green Bay Packers.
Well, you wouldn't expect that they would be running Perry out on a pass pattern, but this young man has shown that he can do everything there is, and he's going to work on the kickoff team now to get a little more exercise.
And you got to give Mike Ditka some credit for creativity. I don't know. Are the Packers going to feel that's rubbing it in? I don't know. They're going to get even madder. As Forrest Gregg has got to be frustrated with a play like that. They were fooled. As we mentioned, William Perry is back on the kicking teams, and he gets a little part of the action, number 72, to make sure of the tackle. And he is now in on defense again.
He's earning his paycheck today.
He certainly is.
He'll probably be renegotiating at the end of the game.
They're getting better and moving everything, and here comes William Perry into the offensive lineup, the refrigerator.
I'll tell you, he's all of our heroes. We needed something like this, you know. I mean, we got, you know, there's a group, bad bodies and so on. You know, you kind of hang around. It's always been the skinny guys getting all this stuff. We need a big guy. You know, get those jerseys up there, get them in the backfield, let them score a touchdown, let them block. Peyton tells them where to go. Fuller's telling them where to go. Look, they're switching. Uh-oh, they fouled it up.
He didn't know where to go.
The refrigerator's been playing too much defense. Got out there, they got the refrigerator delivered, they just didn't know which wall it went on. You see that? He was playing fullback, then he went to halfback, then back to fullback. They got him into place, they just didn't know where to put him.
Notice he didn't come over to the sideline.
No. He said, let that brain trust over there, let that Mike Ditka, he'll talk it over, and Fuller, and let's watch it again. He knew he was going to be in the backfield. Yeah. They said, where do we put this guy? Peyton says, let's put him over here. Let's put it right over here. We'll just put... Fuller says, no, I don't want it over there. I want you... Put it back over here. Yeah, put it back here. Well, I don't like it there either. Let's just take a timeout and get this deal straightened out. Where do you put the sink?
Well, they wanted a freezer, and they got the refrigerator. They couldn't figure out where to put him.
You're saying, well...
Mike's got it figured out.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see
the two before John Dutton scatters some bodies.
Even the fans start to cheer here for the refrigerator. The refrigerator gets it at home and he gets it on the road.
Suey comes out along with McKinnon and Galt. Frederick goes in, an ex-Cowboy, and he will be lined up in one of the tight end spots. Frederick is inside this time. The refrigerator is back with Peyton. The refrigerator is posted. The refrigerator blocked. Peyton tries to get in the end zone and doesn't do it. Eugene Lockhart was up quickly, and now the flags go down again.
I'll tell you, that was Everson Walls taking on the refrigerator.
Billy, hands, number 72. He was pushing the runner.
A violation on the refrigerator.
Refrigerator said, I'm playing defense. I can use those hands. Said, not here. Watch. He goes in motion. Looks nice. Here comes Walls. He comes up. Walls goes underneath him. Clinkscale goes underneath him. Now he's going to push. He's going to help his guy. He didn't push him. He picked him up.
They tried to carry him in.
He was going to pick him up and throw him in. What do you mean, push? When you weigh 310 pounds, you don't push. I didn't do anything. I was just picking up my guy.
For once, the refrigerator's empty. Is in the Bear offensive lineup, the backfield. And he may be 300+ pounds, but he's an athlete.
I tell you, he's always saying that he could stuff the ball and so on a basketball. I can believe it. That's something. I mean, standing right in front of that table and jumping up with both feet and just keep doing it. And he got a lot of stuff he has to bring up there with him.
It's a 3-foot table.
Yeah, how'd you like to be the floor?
4 rushes, 6 yards, 1 TD.
And then he had 1 throw-in, too. Remember last week he threw Peyton in.
Or tried to. Perry, of course, is number 72. Touchdown. Up and over.
That new move, he used to just run in there. Now he has this deal where he's going to dive. Boom, 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 whap. He just goes right up over, gets that thing in it. How'd you like to be those guys blocking for him when he's going to fall on you?
Fuller holding Kevin Butler for the extra point. Good. 20-0.
I know Jim Covert, the left tackle, was saying when he's coming to my side, I'm just going to get down low. Covert's down there on that side. He's so low you can't even see him. And the refrigerator's going right on over him. He has to land on there. You talk about dives and Olympics and all this. This gear could be the shortest dive in history. Just up, boom, just fall, and you're on in. Telling all the guys about that one. He's saying, remember how Marcus Allen did it? I watched Marcus Allen do it. I did it just like him.
You talk about his popularity and the way he's captured the imagination. Well, you could look around the stadium and you could see that. Last week, they had him for an autograph session here in Chicago in one of the suburbs. And 10,000 people showed up.
That's the thing, and I think that ought to show the National Football League something too. That that they do. They like some. They like character. They like characters. They like fun things. I think they like celebration. And we've legislated so many things out of it. And here comes this guy, the refrigerator, and they put him in the backfield, and he's captured the imagination of everyone.
He really has. You remember, of course, Red Grange, the famous galloping ghost, who was part of this Bear franchise and the development. Now they call the refrigerator the galloping roast. Rams need to get back on track. Archer outside of Rig. Chased by William Perry and caught from behind. You think he can't run?
Now, I'll tell you, there is a great athletic move. They can talk about the things he does in offense, but this is where he's going to make. Watch him start on the pass rush. Now he's going to come right down the line. Turn it right, but watch him sprint here. He sees Riggs. He gets out there. Now, that is a heck of a play. I mean, that's a heck of a play for any defensive tackle. And I think people say, well, he's not much on defense. Baloney. He makes things happen, this guy does.
Game right here. 3:13 on the clock. The Lions, who have just refused to surrender, get their last shot here at some points. Oh, what a hit. Hipple, and the ball picked up by the refrigerator. Perry. David Lewis in pursuit.
So the Fridge, with a sense of the dramatic in the final regular season game says it's Fridge time.
Well,
Watch Marshall pop Hipple.
he got through slick and clean. Rich Stringer missed it, and here comes the Fridge, number 72. And he takes off down the field, and it was David Lewis, the only man with a chance. Now, here's where the Fridge should have given him a move. You got to move one way or the other, Fridge. Don't look back.
Don't look back. Somebody might be gaining on you.
That's right, and somebody did gain on him, but still a great effort. That's a long ways to carry all that weight, and the Fridge will take it any time. The heaviest man in NFL history to score a TD off, what did that say?
Off a set play. Well, he did that early.
5 sacks.
2nd and 17. Hipple and company. And again, and it's the refrigerator squashing Hipple. His helmet came off. So Perry wasn't too tired to get the quarterback.
Hipple wants a timeout. He says
18 seconds on the clock, and Hipple might have gotten a little whack in the mouth there.
Let's take a look at Perry, who's got to be dog tired. Chris Diedrich is blocking on him, and he actually gets almost through a double team and comes over as Hipple went forward in the pocket. Give Wachter 70 some credit. And there goes the helmet. Boy, Hipple wondered what fell on him, huh?
A refrigerator. I mean,
he is some kind. He is really amazing. Yeah, 300 and some pounds, and to do some of the things that he does. You know, Mike Ditka was right. This guy is an athlete.
Patriots are over there with about 8 bodies, and there's the refrigerator.
The rookie from Clemson, Perry, 308 pounds or so. 5 rushes, 2 of them for touchdowns. Also caught a pass for a touchdown. Became a folk hero in football this year. It's Perry's going to throw the ball. No, he decides he'll try to run through people, and he doesn't get very far. So they unplugged the cord on the refrigerator, and we've got a little extracurricular activity.
Somebody trying to get the handle off the refrigerator there.
Perry.
It's still not over with.
Asked him how much he weighed when he was born. He said 13.5 pounds. I was born on December 14th, 15th, and 16th.
Well, his nickname on the team is Biscuit. Dan Hampton said he's a biscuit away from 350. Well, he's a little bit nifty there. Gets out of 1 tackle, but they weren't taking any chances. They said, we'll go get him with 6 of us.
Officially ruled a sack since Perry apparently had designs on the throw. It's 3rd and goal.
And taking a brief timeout, we've got time to show you William Perry and Ditka allowing Perry a chance to throw the football on this. Now that's kind of an insult to the defense, to put that guy out there and say, hey, we're going to let him throw a pass on you. Did not work. Goes as a sack. You see the reaction of this defense.
Perry says, hey, 6 guys. That's a little too much weight on me. And they did take all 6 to ground him.
Well, I mentioned that the Chicago Bears have every gimmick known to man. I'll tell you, they've got it.
Bob Greasy has been studying the offenses. What do you have, Robert?
Well, here's what Perry saw. Watch Moorhead right here. He's going to come in motion, and he's going to try and sneak into the back of the end zone to receive the pass. Now, watch Moorhead, 87, and you'll see that Perry makes a pretty good decision because he is covered pretty well, and that'd be a tough throw for a quarterback, let alone a defensive tackle, Merlin.
Well, I'd say I kind of enjoy seeing them put a real talented athlete back in the backfield.
Well, he made a good decision in not throwing the ball. It was a good non-throw.
Get Super Bowl. We're going to butt those heads.
Here's Perry driving, faking, and then just driving somebody. Oh, my goodness. Did he destroy Larry McGrew?
I think Larry McGrew thought he'd been run over by a truck.
Butler to try.
Isolation of Craig James. And this ball had to be thrown in a hurry. The heat was on. James, that's such a tough catch. A double circle. 2 360s. He still gets himself upfield for the first down.
It was Perry that hit Singletary. That 308 pounds plus of Perry driving into the tackle, and he destroyed his teammate Singletary. They work on that middle linebacker of the Bears, apparently at least okay.
much less two. From that angle, maybe we can get another view. First of all, the reality of 1st and goal.
Perry. That one registered 3.8. Another Super Bowl record, the first refrigerator to score.
And the largest running back ever to score a touchdown.
And Walter Payton, I guess they figure they got a whole quarter to go.
And they're going to run out of footballs the way they're going.
Well, he had 36 to start. Butler to add the extra point. Look at this. better open the door at that end. He's coming.
But the year's biggest individual story involved the top draft choice of the Chicago Bears, a 308-pound defensive lineman named William Perry, alias the Refrigerator.
Well, I didn't even know him. I'd never seen him, never heard of him. He came up to the office when we picked him. He had about a size 60-something coat or something like that. He was a big guy. The thing that made me mad about him, he came to camp and he couldn't practice but one time, and he went in a heap, and it made a lot of people mad.
But Bear head coach Mike Ditka had an idea.
For the go-ahead score, in motion Moorhead to the right side. Hand off to Perry, crushes the right side of the line. Touchdown!
On that fateful October evening, William Perry set out on a course that would transcend football and become folklore.
Look at William Perry doing the high five.
We got the great Walter Payton and Jim McMahon too, but at the goal line they call in 72. Cause there ain't nothing more feared than the attack of a 330-pound running back. They call in the fridge when you're on the goal line. They call in the fridge. And it's 6 points every time. They call in the fridge.
All right, here's Jim McMahon barking out the signal. Perry in motion to the near side. McMahon fakes the hand open, fires the right side. Oh, my God! The legend continues. William Perry on a 4-yard touchdown reception.
I think a lot of underdogs in society relate to William. He's a guy that's worked hard. He got his weight down. He did everything we asked. And right now, he's an ideal citizen, really.
In Chicago, perhaps. But elsewhere, folks were not fond of the Refrigerator. William Perry sparked a revolution. Corpulence came out of the closet. Cholesterol was now king. Fat was where it was at.
Refrigerator Perry, he's my main man. If he can get us to the Super Bowl, nobody can. I said F-U-P-E-R, Super Bowl.
This calorie gallery called themselves the Refrigerettes, with a minimum weight requirement of 200 pounds.
Of course, you know, we have free membership in the Fridge Perry Fan Club for those who weigh over 300 pounds. And what is that number up to?
Right, and that's still growing, too. We're getting, 3 or 4 of those with every batch of litters. We have 138 right now.
138. And the heaviest person is...
Yeah, still the first guy, in fact. Dennis Kent from out in East ND at 420. Still
420 pounds. Man.
William Perry now does his ball carrying as a member of the Chicago Bears defense. The biggest success story of all on the road to the Super Bowl.
Soon everybody was volunteering to run the ball into the end zone. But big number 72 already had experience at the goal line. His name, William Perry, alias the refrigerator.
He's a happy big boy. You know, he's just happy-go-lucky guy, just enjoys himself. People come up to him and say, hey, you're fat, you know, and he says, yeah, so what? Yeah, I am, you know, it doesn't bother him. Because there's a lot of 300-pounders in the league, but they're not quite his shape. You know, most of them are 6'6" or 6'7". Fridge is what, 1.5, 6'2". As everybody's seen now, he's a heck of an athlete for being a big guy. The man can play, and he can hit. And as far as that ball game, he played a whale of a game defensively. You know, he rose to that challenge. When you get that big a man moving and it hits somebody, you know, something's going to give, and it ain't the fridge. You know, he hit Mike Singletary that game, too. You know, Mike almost broke his neck after he hit him.
And this guy nails me. I mean, I couldn't believe it. He nailed me. But anyway, the running back ran out there in the flat. I ran out there to cut him off from the sideline, at least. He turned back in, and as I turned back in, I saw this huge mass. Every time I think about it, it's kind of funny now. It certainly wasn't funny then.
The amazing story of a rookie named the Refrigerator reached a fitting climax in Super Bowl 20. William Perry made 3 tackles and 2 assists, flattened 1 teammate, started 2 fights, attempted 1 pass, gained 2 yards, and scored 1 thunderous touchdown. While the Refrigerator was Super Bowl 20's most versatile player, Richard Dent was selected its most valuable. Someone from the defense had to be chosen, and number 95 was the most likely candidate, having spent the day plundering the Patriots' backfield.
You're looking at the fridge, I'm the rookie. I may be large, but I'm no dumb cookie. You see me hit, you see me run. When I kick and pass, we'll have more fun. I can dance, you will see. The others, they all learn from me. I didn't come here looking for trouble. I just came to do the Super Bowl show.
For a touchdown off the set play, the man is just plain big. Ladies and gentlemen, from the undefeated Chicago Bears, please welcome William Refrigerator Perry.
Yeah! Yeah! Come on over here, William.
How you doing?
Doing fine.
Thank you for coming today. You played yesterday. Are you sore from the game?
No, I'm not really sore. Detroit didn't give us that much trouble.
Yes. Mr. Big Shot.
22.
You're just a kid, aren't you?
Oh.
And how tall are you?
6'2".
6'2"? I'm 6'2".
Okay.
Yeah. And what do you weigh? Is it
right now?
is it actually 304?
About 3'2" now.
302. Because you played yesterday, worked a little off.
Yes.
Yeah. And what's the most you ever weighed?
Well, I was a sophomore at Clemson. I weighed about 365, 370.
365 or 370?
Yes.
What's the least amount that you've weighed, other than birth?
About 285 my freshman year coming in.
285.
Yeah.
And do you feel comfortable right around 300 pounds?
Yes, I feel very comfortable.
Yeah. Now do you come? All right. So the first meal you'd have would be what?
It's probably be my only meal. Probably be dinner.
Dinner. What time do you have dinner?
Probably around after practice sometime.
Mm-hmm. So you only eat 1 meal a day?
Yes.
You're going to waste away to nothing.
No.
All right. Now, William, what do you have for your 1 meal?
Well, you have a salad, maybe a little
salad?
Yeah.
and a tab, and I guess you go to bed then, right?
Well, with a little steak.
So you have a steak.
Steak, salad, something to drink, maybe a cookie or 2, and that's it.
But now, William, when you want to go nuts, when you just want to go
Nuts. What do you eat?
Well, I don't go nuts about food now. It's all in the past now.
Now, what I understand in high school one time, no, I'm sorry, college, after a game, you had some beer after a game. Fine. Everybody enjoys a beer after a workout. 48 cans of beer.
Well, it was after a big win, after North Carolina, after a North Carolina win.
48 cans of beer.
Well, you was a freshman, you know, coming in college before. You know, you and your friends got together. Y'all probably drunk more than that.
Jeez, you know, me and my friends would split like an 8-pack, and we'd and we'd sleep through classes on Monday. Was this one of the biggest thrills in your football career, catching a pass? Had you ever caught a pass before?
No, that's my first time catching a pass against any team, and it was just fun.
Yeah. Was it a great feeling?
It was great.
How early in the week did you know you were going to be a receiver?
Only on Friday.
And what was your reaction when Mike Ditka told you?
Well, he told me, he said, "Big guy, get ready. You're gonna catch a pass. Can you do it? And don't drop it." So, we practiced a couple times during practice, and I caught two and dropped one. He said, "Don't let that one you be dropped in the game." So. Yeah. We worked on it, quite a bit.
Yeah, we have some more videotape of Mr. Perry here in action. Do you know what we're going to look at? I guess this maybe is the pass, right? Yeah. Okay, here we go. It's on the. Who is this against?
Green Bay.
Green Bay. All right, there he is, right there, and here we go. Yeah. You look very graceful. I mean, you look like a receiver. You don't. When people say that you're 300-some pounds, I think they have a different image in their mind of what that might be.
Well, when people say a guy's 300 pounds, they're thinking of him as fat, overweight, slow. But I brung a different meaning, to that. When Chicago drafted me and I got down.
There was some heat in the beginning, wasn't there? They said that they might even wasted a draft pick on you.
Yeah.
Well, you've proven them wrong.
Yes.
Yeah. You're almost lithe. That would be a word for you, wouldn't it?
I'm just happy. Everything is going well.
We're going to do a station identification, and can you hang around for a second?
Yes.
Okay, we'll be right back. Do you feel some pressure that you have to live up to something now? That you run in for the touchdown, you caught a pass. You going to do any kick returning?
Well, I don't know. What Coach Dicker, has in mind.
Yeah. Would you mind returning a kick?
Oh, not at all. I'll do it.
And what about throwing a pass? Could you throw a pass?
That might be in the making.
Yeah. Oh, is that right? What kind of an arm have you got? Pretty good?
Like Roger Staubach.
Really? Bullets? Really? Just real... all right, we'll look for that. Now, you actually, what about kicking punts?
Well, I kick a little bit, field goals, play around with Kevin Butler and Steve McMichael at practice. I kick a little bit.
You kicked a 55-yard field goal in college, right?
Yes, that was me and Donald Yakwe Buque. He's down at...
55 yards, dead on the money?
Oh, yes, straight through.
And are you getting a lot of offers and people interested in you for endorsements and stuff now?
Yes, it's coming in. My agent is handling all that on his part.
Any good stuff?
Pontiac, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Fridge, GE, Amana. It goes on.
I understand in Japan. I have an idea. Do you have a second before we leave?
Yes.
Let's go in here to the green room. I have just for a second. I think this might be interesting. Now you say you're 6'2".
Yes.
And you weigh what?
302.
302. All right, come on in here. We'll be right back. How do you do? Nice to see you. Are you people with the show? Yeah. I bet you are. All right. Here's the green room. This is Mr. Perry. This is where all of the guests stay. This is Emmanuel Lewis. There's William Refrigerator Perry. Hi. And this is Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry is going to be on the show a little bit later. Now, I don't know. Excuse me. Can you turn around right like that? And Jerry, stand right next to him. Look at that. Look at that. You see the difference? Look at that. He's an easy, like 4 inches taller. And what do you weigh, Jerry?
145.
145, and you weigh like 304.
Yes.
It's a big difference.
Oh, yes.
Oh, God, that's amazing. Thank you very much.